his own.
Yo, this is ReyesPoetry.com, and we are in East LA, Boyle Heights to be exact. We are in Phoenix, Arizona, and we are in El Barrio in New York City, East Harlem, and we are in Pittsburgh, Kansas, while I'm on tour.
In Mad City, Madrid.
Yo, we are in the Bronx, and we are in Rome at the airport, and we're at Ferris State University, and I'm at the El Summit Conference.
Yo, so we backstage at Saginaw Valley State University.
We are freedom fighters, we are peasant farmers, urban harvests, we are children of Latin America, vastly speaking, forgotten in this new land, this ancient land. We are the children of African slaves, indigenous blood, Spanish conquest.
So as an artist, activist, and educator, I really try to use my work to engage young people in the process of critical thought. Many of my poems have very heavy social and political content, and so I'm able to use poetry as a way to kind of give a balance to the presentation. And I find using poetry and kind of jokes and my own experiences as a way to really engage people in dialogue and conversation, but also to really tell the story about our experiences in our communities.
Right? You want to actually go through a process of planning. And so part of planning is to set goals. So I want you to set 3 goals right now on your sheet of paper that will help you achieve your dream. 3 goals. If that's to be in the NBA, then there's certain things you have to do. If that's to be a surgeon, there's certain goals that you have to achieve, right? So can somebody share one of their goals? Say it louder. Good grades. To get good grades. So that's a goal. That's an achievable goal, right? Say it again. To graduate. That's another achievable goal. Over there, go ahead. So to go to college, another goal. We're actually going in line. So it's get good grades, graduate, go to college. What else? Go ahead.
I also have some other workshops that are more traditional in the sense of silk screening, photography, theater, and also more practical workshops that you can use as a community organizer, such as door knocking, how to organize an event, how to organize a campaign on your campus or in your community.
Higher. And what I mean by that is that I want you to think about your dreams, because a lot of our young people don't dream anymore. We don't think about the ability to change the world. Even the adults have now come to this word called apathy. And apathy means, very simple, that we don't care. But how many of you want to go to college? Raise your hand up. How many of you want to finish high school? How many of you want your parents to have a better life and yourself to have a better life? So obviously we care about things, right? Dream? Yeah. Oh, you can be louder. Ready? Dream? Yeah. Dream? Yeah. Oh man, I love this crowd. All right, so let's do reach. Reach. Okay, one more time. Reach. Reach. All right, cool.
So my keynotes are very similar to my performances. Now I'm able to do keynotes that are more specific to issues such as immigration, maybe motivating young people to stay in school or to go on to higher education. But I like to combine poetry into my keynotes. I like to be able to combine the performance element to really engage the audience and to engage participants in a dialogue and a conversation. So they're not traditional in the sense that maybe you go up and you hear someone speak for an hour. I really try to use the poetry part of my work to engage people to become active agents of change in their community and in their campuses.
I want you to feel inspired that you'd be able to do that, because I know what it feels like to be isolated. I know what it feels like to not have hope, and I think it's important that we understand that there is still spaces to have hope.
As an artist, I have years of experience performing. I've been featured on HBO, PBS, Chicago Public Radio, NPR, Latin Nation, and it's really given me the experience to reach people on a national level.
So for me, the last line is really important, and I guess, speaking to every generation, we have to be able to define our struggles. We have to be able to define the things that we want to fight for and what we believe in. And at every point, it's important to understand that we can create a new world. We can create things that are different.
Many of the themes that I use are drawn from my 15 years of experience as an organizer, as an arts activist, as somebody who performed as a spoken word artist. And through those experiences, I try to create and use themes that are relevant to our community. So you'll see issues of immigration, political prisoners, issues of social justice, also issues around youth development, really trying to inspire young people to stay in school and finish high school and move on to higher education.
New Zealand, we think of immigration as just like a problem in the United States. It's not. It's all over the world, because wherever there are people that are poor and other people are rich, there's going to be people trying to survive and move over and get into those spaces. And we have to understand the relationship in our society, that our people move for work, but our economies are bad because other people are living very well. And so there's a relationship there.
So I really take all of those topics and blend them into a conversation that I present through spoken word, poetry, keynotes, and workshops. And really in the end, I'm just trying to inspire young people to become active agents of social change in their community, as well as to really inspire them to become critical thinkers.